Hello everypony, my name is Chronobrony. I will be sharing my opinions on Rainbow Factory by Aurora Dawn. This story was inspired by a song made by a musician called Wooden Toaster. This song was made for a competition, with the basic theme being the creation of rainbows. Toaster put in his song to sum it up, Cloudsdale is not all as it seems. Now, I will advise discretion as this story is grimdark tale. I am tackling this story due to its intense popularity and fame. The basic plot is that Scootloo is taking the test due to it being her last year in flight school. She has a good friend, Orion, and a mare called Aurora Dawn goes up first. Yes, let me point out that Aurora is the Officer C, and I fully respect that decision. Anyways, how many Pegasi are in Scootloo's class back in Pony? And by that, I mean characters speaking. Featherweight, and that's it. And I don't see Featherweight in this, as he wasn't even made yet. Anyway, basically Orion, Aurora, and Scootloo all fail and get banished from Cloudsdale. They get taken to a large facility which creates rainbows and spectra, called the Rainbow Factory. They are taken inside, and we get introduced to the manager, Rainbow Dash. Wait, what? Rainbow Dash runs this place and kills fillies and stuff, of course, because she's cracked under pressure, and this explains how fancy house and she was taken in by them after she performed the Sonic Rainbow, and oh god, that's all addressed in the story. Orion is killed, his colors taken away and made into Spectrum. This makes Scootloo faint, and Aurora Dawn devises an escape plan and they move out. Sadly, Aurora cannot continue and Scootloo goes for her own, only to find Rainbow Dash covered in blood, following her. Scoots get captured once again, and Dashley asks for her last words. Scootloo replies with, "Hey, you have beautiful eyes, thing." The ending confused me as much as anything. Why leave on a cliffhanger? Why not make a sequel? Well, then I found out there was a sequel called The Pegasus Device, which seems promising. Dash is out of character, but she is insane, so I don't blame her. It's just a little harder to take in than Pigamina, as Dash has never shown this before on the show. Yet, I'm completely fine that with the explanation being that Dash is, well, batshit crazy. Excuse me for saying that, it's just the only way I could formulate it. Scootloo is the perfect protagonist, as she really thinks Dash was her friend until she reveals herself. I wonder what kind of psychological scarring it could have inflicted on her though. It is referring that Scoots has not yet found her cutie mark yet, which I found surprisingly hard to believe, seeing that she is almost a full-grown man in this story. The secret behind the Cloudsdale is amazing, as we get to learn that it's more of a society which kills the weak and keeps the strong, which is kind of sick actually. There is also a character who I didn't mention in the story, called Dr. Atmosphere. He serves as kind of an evil doctor character. If they would make a movie out of this, I would want Scootloo and Rainbow Dash to be voiced by the same voice actors in the show. Aurora voiced by Tara Strong, Orion voiced by anybody who can pull off an awesome kid accent, and Dr. Atmosphere played by Morgan Freeman. Well, I like Morgan Freeman. Anyways, this story got mixed reactions like cupcakes. Some people loved it, some people hated it. I guess I'm in love. I mean, so much effort was put into writing this, and you're just saying it's a horrible piece of trash which makes no sense and sucks. Of course, I'm referring to the people who say that. Another thing, the original creator of the song, Wooden Toaster, commented that the story was good, so that's something. There was also a lot of other things to mention about this, just the fact that there were aborted endings to this tale. One is that Rainbow Dash starts beating Scoots up, and our dear chicken friend has a psychotic breakdown. Well, turns out that it wasn't just a statement of what I said on psychological scarring. Dashy shifts between horror and anger, hatred, because Scoots betrayed her, getting a bit of a multiple personality disorder and argues with herself. Dashy then falls into the machine and it's brutally murdered. The last words are an apology to Scootloo. So that is nice and dandy, right? No, Doc Atmosphere comes in, kills Scootloo, and asks the workers to clear the whole thing up so that nobody will know. There are two others, but I won't say much about them. I also found whilst browsing some info on this fic, some pony who didn't really like gore and such things things say this following way this story should have ended. What should have happened is both survive and atmosphere died. Dorothy should get her sanity back and then takes the souls of the dead ponies and returns them to their original bodies. The end! Deus Ex Machina, any pony? For those who don't know, this is the perfect example of something directly coming out of left field or something miraculous happening which ends up having everybody happy. That kind of endings is frowned upon, so do not use that. I honestly have nothing more to say, so let's just wrap up what we learned today, shall we? We learned that Rainbow Factory was originally a song made for a competition in which you had to make something about the creation of rainbows, what a Deus Ex Machina is, and that this story is among the ranks of companies. Excuse me, I have a play organized by Jerry to go to. Until next time, Rona Brony, signing out.
Fears and hearts come true in the Rainbow Factory, where not a single soul gets through. In the Rainbow Factory, where your fears and hearts come true. In the Rainbow Factory.